In this video, we're going to take a look at an overview of PHP itself. Okay, so PHP is an open source, general purpose scripting language that is especially suited for web development. Alright, it is a server-side language, meaning the code is executed on the server, not on the client. It can be embedded into HTML, which makes it really efficient. You should learn HTML before you start learning PHP. Alright, now what can PHP do? It can generate dynamic page content, alright, and since it can be embedded in HTML, you can just make certain parts of your page completely dynamic, whether it's a local variable or it's pulling it from a database. Alright, we can also create, open, read, write, and delete files on the server. Okay, we can collect form data, we can send and receive cookies with PHP, we can interact with different types of databases, which I'll go over in a second, and we can even encrypt data. Okay, and this is just some of the things. There's obviously a lot more. So why use PHP? Well, it's free for one thing. It's completely open source and free. It is cross-platform. It can run on a Linux server, it can run in Windows, it can run on OS X. It's compatible with most servers, so Apache, IIS, compatible with many databases, MySQL, Postgres, MongoDB, and it has a very large community and a huge support system. Alright, so some characteristics of the PHP language. It is simple. Now, it's simple relative to other languages. Alright, it's pretty easy to learn. It's also not a very strict language. Alright, it's very efficient, it is secure, it's flexible, and it's familiar. And what I mean by familiar is it uses a lot of the same concepts as something like Java, especially in the object-oriented department. Alright, so those are some more reasons to use PHP. So we can embed it in HTML, as I said, and here's an example of that. We have just a regular HTML document, and then right here, this is PHP. Alright, and the way that we define that as PHP is with these tags. Okay, so we have a less than question mark PHP, that's the opening tag, and then the end we have question mark and then greater than. Alright, and what we're doing here is we're echoing out the text, hi, I am a PHP script. Alright, so very simple stuff. So here's some of the supported databases. MySQL is probably the most common that you'll see, but you can also use Postgres, you can use Oracle, Sybase, Informix, Microsoft SQL, even MongoDB, which is a NoSQL database. You have to use a driver, but it is compatible with PHP. Alright, MaxDB, SQLite, and DBase. Okay, and there's others too, but this is just some of the more popular ones. Alright, so supported protocols and wrappers, so we can use PHP in a file, HTTP, FTP, PHP, and so on. Alright, I'm not going to go through every single one, but these are some of the more popular supported protocols that you can use with PHP. Okay, so that sums it up. We are going to continue on the fundamentals of PHP, and I will see you in the next video.